The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. They started on the ground with Eckler. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Herbert on first down now. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. On second down, Eckler. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. Here's Herbert. He's got Allen. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Herbert. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. And they'll send Williams in motion right. Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Eckler going to get it again on second down. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge for the play he just made.
And you know, he hated taking the loss there on third down. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, first downs and 3 points. Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara, he'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Three nothing after 1 on EA Sports. Second down, and it's Kamara again. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run it again with Kamara. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Winston to give. It's Kamara. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Kamara up the middle. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll try to throw now. Winston. Rush coming, and he's taken down. So now after the sack, Winston and the Saints needing to figure out what to do. Tough play, 3rd and long. They're going to look to throw. He's got him in. Complete. Touchdown, Saints. Taysom Hill, 46 yards. And the Saints will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Will Lutz on for the point after. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Saints 7, Chargers 3.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken from about the 12. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Herbert now. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way into the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, the guy made the play. He gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation, time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
Pulls it in at the 13. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert. Wide open receiver, complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. On first down, Justin Herbert. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Throwing again on second down. Herbert. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, and he has a first down. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. Hopkins' kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They start the second half with Kamara. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Nice chunky yards at first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Kamara gets it again on second down. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. An extra quarterback now in the game for the Chargers here on third. Here's Winston. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here comes the Saints punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Here comes Carter. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. The Charger drive about to get going. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Third quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. The slot man in motion right. 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert once more. On the screen, this is Eckler. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Herbert on 3rd down now. That's caught, and it's Eckler again. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense. And they'll send the slot in motion left. From the 45 on 2nd down. Herbert. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down.
Cameron Jordan able to use that strength to get him for a loss of 2.
Boy, every time I see speed like that off the edge, Charles, I just don't know how these offensive linemen do it. I would think that they would get called for holding every play, and maybe they should have been called for holding on that one.
Yeah, maybe not just holding, but sometimes you end up setting back in the offensive backfield a little bit farther to try and help you with the edge. That's a penalty as well. Sometimes you overset, they'll come inside of you. That's what speed does. It disrupts an offense. And right now, you've got to pay attention to this edge rusher on every single down.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Allen, the man in motion right. On 1st and 10, Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. In motion right comes Allen. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chargers 6.
Second and 8 coming up. Allen, the man in motion right. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Williams, the man in motion left. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And this is going to be intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Saints are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field, but sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Got to figure now after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Second down, and it's Kamara again. They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. On third down, here's Kamara. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. 54 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And some space here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. The busy night continues for Kamara. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Again, it's Kamara. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
The Saints in victory formation now as they'll take the knee.
Kind of a strange ball game, Charles. We did not have a single point by either team after half. Really a defensive clinic by both sides in half number 2.
Wasn't that just beautiful to watch? Oh, man, come over to the dark side with me. Wasn't that fun to see these defenses holding sway, right? Making sure they're controlling the game in the second half. It lets you know that you've got to score points when you can. You never know when offenses might go a little bit dry, and you need those points from earlier.